Yes, you are in a kind of hurry. Okay, no problem. Thank you very much.
We are from UCC.
What is that? Do you think you are good at English? Oh, okay, no problem. Thank you very much. පුළුවන්. මම අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ Colombo University එක ළඟට. I think before the start of the video I have introduced myself. I have been an English teacher for the last 10 to 15 years in Colombo City. So I have come to Colombo University today. What I'm going to find out is their level of knowledge. I asked them to rate themselves on a 1 to 10 scale, and then I'm going to ask them some questions to see whether they actually have that level or not. This is the art faculty of Colombo University. I find some students standing at the crossing there. So I'm going to ask some questions. I think there are 3 of them there. So first of all, I will introduce myself. Excuse me, or I'm doing a little bit of a survey. I'm an English teacher, right? I just want to find out how good you are at English language, right? Okay, if you are willing, I will put you in the video. Okay, there are 3 students from Colombo University. Are you from arts faculty?
We are from UCC.
What is that?
UCC. Colombo School of Computing.
Colombo School of Computing. Okay, is it a part of Colombo University? Yes. Okay. So yes, I'll start from this side. Can you tell?
My name is Samin Kavisha.
Okay, Kavisha, and then we have Rashmika. Okay, Rashmika, and then Arun Shan. Right. Actually, I'm not using a microphone, so it's maybe a bit too quiet with the sounds coming from the road. Kavisha, I will ask you to rate yourself. I mean, in terms of English language, English knowledge you have, from 1 to 10, where would you stand as you think?
I think about 8.
8, okay. That means you think you are really good at English?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I ask you some things, like just to check, right?
Okay.
Just to see, can you tell me something about the university? Something, right? Geography, the number of faculties you have, and something you know. Can you share with us something about Colombo University?
Yeah, sure. University of Colombo is a university located in Colombo, Sri Lanka. So there are about 10 faculties in our university. So it is a very good place for us to build up our higher studies in Sri Lanka. So and to perform our extracurricular activities like sports, aesthetic activities, like many things.
Okay, you have many facilities?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it encourages us for being involved in academics and as well as extracurricular activities.
Okay, I think you fared really well. One more question. Okay, how long have you been here? Like how many years?
1 year.
One-
Second year student.
Okay, you are a second year student. Okay. Okay, first year student, normally we call them freshmen.
Freshers, yeah.
Okay, second year students, what do you call them?
Just second years and third years we call.
Okay, we call them sophomores. Sophomores, right? Okay. Third years?
We normally call third year undergraduates.
Okay, they are called juniors. Okay, fourth years?
Final year students, so we call.
Okay, they are called seniors.
Oh, seniors.
Okay, right. So I think your knowledge is fairly good. And as a teacher, I've been teaching English for more than 15 years by now. So in Colombo, more than 12 years. I would agree to a certain degree your estimation of yourself. You said 8 out of 10. I would rate you somewhere. Would you like to have that rating?
Yeah.
Okay. I would rate you roughly 7 probably.
Yeah,
Okay. I don't know whether you agree with that or not.
I will agree.
But your English is good. Thank you very much for participating in the survey. Okay. Thank you very much. Right. Now we come to Arun Shan. You are from?
Candy.
You're from Kandy. Okay. Kandy is somewhat famous for English, I think. Do you agree with that? You think so? Okay, you think so. Okay. Right. Now I'll ask just a few questions. 2 questions or more. Tell me something about your hometown, Kandy.
This is located in the center of Sri Lanka, and we have many World Heritage locations or places in Kandy. The main thing is the temple of Truth Relic in Kandy. Most of the Buddhist and tourists visit there. And it's a beautiful city, surrounded with many mountains and hills. So it is a very beautiful city in Sri Lanka.
Okay, so what do you think about our country? It's a broad question. I think you can answer it the way you would like. What do you think about our country, present day situation, and the kind of future you would probably have after getting out of the university? I don't know. What do you plan, and what do you think generally about the country, people?
We have so many opportunities in Sri Lanka, but we are not using them correctly, in a correct way. And we have so many natural resources, and some politicians are misusing them also. So the younger generation are not having so much of resources that the previous generation had. So they waste some. People are wasting our resources, so we have to protect our nature. It is a very good advantage for our country.
Okay, so you mean it's the problem, if there is a problem, it is not the country, but it's in the people's hands, their attitudes, mindset, and the work. Generally people have to work for the country, but that is something we don't see, I think, at present. Large scale corruption and everything is going on, so that is, I think, destroying the country probably. I think that could be the essence of what you said. And what do you think about your future? Let's say next 5 years, what do you hope to do? Would you stay in the country after completing your education? Would you go abroad or something?
No, definitely not. I'm not going to stay in this country.
You're not going to stay in the country?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Why? Because of the job market. We have a broader job market in abroad.
Okay.
Because since we are doing IT degree, we have a broad opportunities in abroad other than in Sri Lanka, being in Sri Lanka. So,
but if I put a question like, okay, if you are doing IT, you don't need to be physically present anywhere to do work, so you can do like telecommuting, working from all around the world. It doesn't matter. So why do you think of physically moving to some other country when you can work from here? Like, I think there are a lot of opportunities you can have.
Because we don't get higher salaries like in other countries in Sri Lanka.
Okay, you mean if you are going to live here, even they are going to hire you, still you're not going to get a good salary compared to the citizens of some other countries or people living in other countries.
Yeah, because
okay.
We have inflation going on now in Sri Lanka, so it will be increasing the prices of the
cost of living is going up rapidly,
which is not a good thing for our future. So I think I am going to move abroad.
Okay, so you are in a firm decision to go abroad after completing your education. Okay, would you hope to come back to Sri Lanka? Imagine you have a good economic condition, good living condition. Would you come back to Sri Lanka to serve Sri Lanka because you have been benefited from the free education and everything? What do you think about that? Do you have a responsibility to come back to Sri Lanka?
So if the cost of living and the country situation goes well, so definitely I will return back to Sri Lanka to help people and
okay, whatever the skills you're going to have, you're going to help people, Sri Lankan people with that if you get the opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wish you good luck with that. And these are the two university students I met today as the very first two people, Kavisha and Arun Shan. Okay, thank you very much, Kavisha and Arun Shan. Thank you very much. I wish you best of luck with your studies. Thank you very much. So I had quite a long chat of about 10 minutes with those two students. Now I'm moving on to meet more students. So I'm approaching these two students. I hope they are from the university. Okay, excuse me. Are you from the university? University students level? Okay. මාත් එක්ක වචනයක් කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? මම පොඩි සර්වේ එකක් කරන්න. I'm an English teacher. So I would like to have kind of an idea about your English knowledge, right? How good you are at that. Okay, would you come here for a minute? Okay. So I don't have any microphones and everything, so I don't know whether sound would be good or not. Okay, first of all, you can introduce yourself to me. You are?
I'm Pritika.
Sorry?
I'm Pritika.
Pritika, okay. I have Pritika with me here in a blue top here.
I'm Ishara.
Ishara.
Oh,
Okay, Ishara and Preetika. Okay. So you two are from which year?
third year.
Third year. Okay. So you are also third year. Okay. Third year students. I think you've been in and around Colombo for the last several years. I'll ask some basic questions, right? So you can answer them. Okay. First, Preetika, where are you from?
I'm from Kegol.
You're from Kegol. Ishara from?
I'm from Anuradhapura.
Anuradhapura. Okay. So, did you study English before coming to the university, Preetika?
Yes.
Yes. Just like studies you did at school, or did you go to some tuition classes, or how did you improve your English?
I went to English class.
You went to English tuition classes, is it? Okay. After A levels or before A levels?
After.
After A levels. Okay. Do you think you are good at English? Or if I tell you to rate yourself from 1 to 10, like 1 to 10 scale, where do you think you stand?
I think
About 6. Okay, just in the mid-range. Okay, Shara. Where do you think you stand in terms of English knowledge you have? Is it at 5, 6, 7, or close to 10? Where do you think you stand?
5.
Around 5. Okay, you both think that you are in the almost like mid-range. Let's see. Preetika, tell me something about your hometown. You are from Kegol. What do you know about your hometown? And if a total stranger comes to your town, what can you say about your town? Your total city? Is it famous for something? Does it have any historical importance? Has it produced any important people for the country? Okay, you don't have much of an idea about that, is it? Sorry?
I haven't an idea.
Okay. Then you've been here for 3 years at least. You are a third year student. What do you know about the geography of the university? How many faculties are there and where are they located?
7 faculties.
So you are from which faculty actually?
Art.
You are from arts faculty, okay. How many faculties are there?
7.
7 faculties, okay. Can you name some of them, 1 or 2 of them, at least 2, 3 of them?
Law faculty, arts faculty, science faculty, education faculty, management,
Management and finance, I think.
yes,
Okay.
medical,
Medical faculty, okay. Are they all located around here, or is there any faculty located somewhat away from here, like out of Colombo, or otherwise at the outskirts of Colombo, or are they all located around here, close together?
yes.
They are close together. Okay, right. Then Ishara, I will ask some questions from you too. Okay, you are from Anuradhapura, you said. Okay, so you also have been here for the same period of time. Okay, what can you say about, let's say, the facilities you have in the university? And do you see any problems, like practical problems, right? Like in terms of facilities, or maybe in terms of your own behavior, all the university students. What do you find? Any problematic thing that may be that may be an obstacle for your improvement, like boycotting of classes and things? Would you be able to study better, or what do you think? Facilities and problems you have. Can you mention 1 or 2? How satisfied or dissatisfied? You're satisfied, okay. Right, so I'm not going to dig into that. Then, okay, thank you very much for participating in the survey. And I asked another question from the other 2 students. What do you hope to do after completing your education here? Preetika?
I like to go abroad.
You would love to go abroad. Okay. Do you think you have opportunities? What do you study? What is your major and the subject you do?
I like to IT.
You would like to do IT. Okay, are you studying IT now?
Yes.
So you hope to do an IT related job in the future. For that, you hope to go abroad. Okay, I put the question, next question, natural question, like, why should you go abroad? If you are doing IT, you can work from home, right? Work from Sri Lanka. You don't have to be physically present in some other country. Why do you want to go abroad, physically be there to do a job in a foreign company? Don't you think that if you apply from Sri Lanka, wouldn't they hire you? Or wouldn't you get good salary because you are from Sri Lanka? Or what is the problem you have?
Salary.
Salary. Okay, if you say you are from Sri Lanka, they wouldn't pay you a good salary, is it? Okay, so that's why you want to go abroad. Okay, then Ishara, do you also want to go abroad after finishing your education?
No,
No.
I want to become a teacher.
You want to become a teacher? Okay, you want to join a school? Okay, there are, I think, an excess of teachers in Sri Lanka by now, right? Okay, so you want to go to a school and teach students. You love students, to be around kids, is it? Or just the salary? Why do you want to be a teacher? Is it because you love teaching kids, to be around kids, or is it because you have no other option but becoming a teacher? Give me your honest opinion. Why do you want to be a teacher?
I like work with children.
Okay, you love children.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's a good reason. You can love your job. You can be, I think, satisfied with your job. Something called job satisfaction is there. I hope you would have that. And I wish best of luck to you both. And again, thank you very much for participating in this particular survey. So I'm going to cover more students. Thank you very much again. So I have met 4 students from Colombo University, and I hope to talk to more students, as let us say many students as possible. And after the interview, I would probably include some of them in the video, some of them may not be included. But finally, I will give you my final thoughts of what I think about their English knowledge. Now I'm standing at a bus hold under this big banyan tree. You can see these air roots hanging from the tree. Excuse me, I'm doing a little survey. Are you from Colombo University? Yes, okay. You're from Faculty of Science, I hope? Is it? No. Faculty of? Arts. Okay, I have already interviewed 2 from Faculty of Arts. Anyway, I would like to interview you too. Okay, can we just move there? Do you have enough time, or you are in a hurry?
Yeah.
Yes, you are in a kind of hurry. Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. Excuse me, are you from this faculty? Yes, you are from Faculty of Science, I think. Is it? Computer Science. Okay. All of you are from the same faculty? Yes, okay. Would you have some time to share with me? I'm doing a small survey. I'm an English teacher. For the last 15 years, I've been a teacher in Colombo area. So I would love to know some kind of thing about your English knowledge, how good you are at English language. So would you be able to participate in it? Would you like? Okay. You are in a hurry? Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Excuse me, you're from this faculty? You're from arts faculty, is it? Sorry? Management faculty. Okay, would you have some time to talk with me? I'm doing a little survey. I'm from a YouTube channel and I'm an English teacher. So would you be able to share some time with me? I'm just going to ask very simple questions like... Okay, you are in a hurry. You are in a hurry. Okay, no problem. You can go. Thank you very much. So it's really hard to catch a student or two because now they are going for their lectures after lunch. So it is somewhat hard for me to get a chance to talk with a student. Let's see whether I can have a chance or not. You can see some students sitting there on a garden bench. Let's see whether I can have a friendly chat with them. So I hope that will work. Let's see what happens. They are not that willing to participate in the survey. You can see, I think that is maybe a sign of fear. They may have I don't know, they are not that ready to face somebody speaking in English, there could have been a problem. They left the place, right? That's so. Anyway, they now they are almost like out of my sight. They went away, so I did not want that to happen, but that is exactly what happened. So I'm sorry about that, and I'm going to move towards the gate again. I am not quite sure whether I'm going to have a chance to talk to more students. So I actually wanted to talk to some students from the science faculty. That's why I came to this side. I think from on the other side I can see more students. I will try to go to the other side and talk to some students from the arts faculty then. So bad luck. ඔයාලා දෙන යුනිවර්සිටි එකේ ළමයි නේද? ඔව්. මම ඔයාලා දෙනත් එක පොඩ්ඩක් පුළුවන්. Okay, I'm doing a survey. I'm an English teacher, so I'm doing a survey on your level of English, right? First of all, can you tell me your name?
Madhushika.
Madhushika. Okay, Madhushika from Ratnapura. If I tell you to rate your English knowledge from 1 to 10 scale, where do you think you stand? Would you stand towards 10, 8, 9, or would you be like 5 or 6, or even below that? Where do you think you stand in terms of English knowledge you have?
5.
About 5 or 6. Okay. Did you study English before coming to the university? Yes. I mean, did you go to tuition classes, or did you do some particular courses? You did. Courses and tuition classes, both. Okay. So, if I tell you to tell me something about your university, and let us say next 5 years in your life, right? Where would you be after 5 years? After which year are you in now? I think which year of study in the university?
Economics.
You do
Economics.
economics. Okay. Which year? First year, second year?
4.
Fourth year. Okay. You are going to finish your education this year? Okay. So, what do you hope to do after completing your degree here? Do you stay in the country, or will you go to some other country?
Stay in country.
You hope to stay in Sri Lanka. Okay. Why is that? Because a lot of people, I interviewed 4 or 5 people from the same university, your university. They told me that, all of them told me that they, except one, others told me that they hope to go to some other country. They said that salary would not be enough and opportunities are not here. Even if you get an opportunity, you won't be able to have a good life with that, right? With the amount of money you earn. What do you think? Why do you hope to stay in Sri Lanka? Is there any particular reason? Okay, we don't have any microphones, so I will hold the camera like this. You can talk.
I want to do something my country.
You want to do something for your country. Okay. What do you study? You said economics.
Economics.
Okay. So what can you do after graduating? What can you do for the country? What is the job you're going to do?
I hope to join with garment factory as HR.
Okay. So you have positive hopes that you would have a good opportunity and you would be able to serve the country. Okay. So you said your English stands around 5 or 6. Okay. Can you tell me something about the university?
This is the best university in Sri Lanka.
Okay. You think it is the best university in Sri Lanka? Okay. Why is that? According to rankings. Okay. Who ranked them? Is it an international organization or something?
Yeah.
Okay. According to their rankings, this stands at a higher level. Is it number 1 in Sri Lanka or number 1 in Sri Lanka? Okay. So in terms of facilities and quality of education, is it? Okay. So you think it is the best university in Sri Lanka? You have been here for almost, this is the 4th year, I think. You have lived here, shared your life with other people. Okay. Do you have any message to your sisters and brothers who are like, who hope to come here, who are like dreaming to come here, doing their A levels?
I invite every Sri Lankan people to
Your younger brothers and sisters of the country?
and sisters to join with us.
Colombo University, you say. Basically, you appreciate the status of the university. I think you have the facilities. What are the facilities you have actually? Do you have sports facilities and other stuff? What do you have?
Library facilities, lab facilities.
Okay, you are satisfied? Okay, thank you very much for participating in the survey. Then I will move on to you, right? So you are from Ratnapura, you said. So you are from?
Mother.
Mathara, okay. I'm from Gaul. somewhat close. Okay, so you're from Mathura. You are in which year?
Fourth year.
Fourth year. Oh, final year. Okay, so you are a senior now. Okay, you've been here for a long period of time. Now you are going to leave the university. Which month would that happen? This year? Which month? Probably. I have no idea.
I think next year, April.
Next year. Okay, next year.
March or April.
March or April. Okay, you are going to have your convocation by that time. Or
No, next year, December.
next year December you will have the convocation ceremony.
I don't know what. But
Ah, right. Okay, so right, so you're going to finish your studies here by next year March, I think. Is it? March or April? Okay, it depends. Okay. Tell me something about your. You said you are from Mathura.
Yes.
Okay. What can you say about Mathura? Tell me something about your hometown, the city.
I'm from I'm from Mathura. I have some what I call.
Okay, I'll make it easier. Is there any historical importance? Is there any fame? Is it famous for anything?
Tourism. That is area is very famous for the tourism industry, and I am very proud to be an. I am proud to be in people that are living Mathura district,
Okay.
and it has.
Do you see any speciality? Are they hardworking people? Are they? What do you
There's
say
some
that?
difference between the language comparing the another district. And
Okay, the dialect. Okay, we call them dialect. So maybe your language, if you compare that with the kind of language people in and around Colombo use, that could be a bit different, I think.
Yes.
Okay, because I have heard some funny stories
Yes.
that poking fun at their language, but that is not a good thing.
Yes.
You're proud of your hometown,
Yes.
proud to be one from Mathur area. Okay, is it famous for something?
I think tourism.
Tourism, okay.
Yes.
Do you have any tourist destinations there? Can you name one or two of them? Like Galle has Galle Fort. I don't know. Do you have a fort in Mathura also? No fort in Mathura. Okay. Do you have any?
There's a small port, but there's not
Not
a
that
large.
big one. Okay.
And Humani is the very famous tourism
Humani.
area.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. It's close to Mother Town.
Yes.
Okay. So, right. So, one more question. What do you think about our country? Do you
There is
have?
something
Would you have a
happening.
future here, as she expects, as your friend expects? I don't know, because she is going to stay here. Would you stay here after your studies here, or would you go abroad, or
Stay
what are
here.
your plans?
Stay here.
You-
Definitely, I stay here because
Okay.
I'm got a free education in grade 1 to university level. Most of the people are paying taxes for the education, and I have some responsibility to doing something to the country because I am not a very rich or the medium background of the family,
Middle class.
and the middle class or the I
Lower
don't know
middle
what
class?
I
Middle class? Okay.
and I want to do something for the people who are currently live in the country, because most of the rural area they have not any chance to go another countries, and I want to do something for them. I am not focusing the very richest family, and I want to do something for the very poorest families in the country, and that is it.
Okay, I will narrow it down. So you hope to serve the country.
Yes.
That's very good, right? Very honest, and I appreciate that. But would that be practical, right? If I put you the question, okay, what do you hope to do after finishing your studies? What is the job like?
Yes, I want to join some apparel industry, same as her.
Okay.
And I want to doing something on financial or any HR or any manager industrial job.
Okay, any job related to your course of study? Okay.
Yes.
Then do you think that how much of a contribution would you be able to do? Like imagine you become an HR manager. So you are basically working in a garment factory, as we call them, apparel industry. So if you are working in the company, you have to have a good salary first of all for your living condition.
Yes.
And you have to have that job satisfaction. You are working under somebody. Maybe some decisions you cannot make on your own. You may have to like consult, sometimes follow the orders. So do you think that the passion you have, like that for the people, you have a passionate feeling to serve them because you got that free education throughout your study life. Okay, do you think that it will end happily, or would you be frustrated, disappointed after maybe working 2-3 years? What do you think? Have you ever asked the same things from somebody who is already doing the same job? Have you ever talked with somebody and asked them, okay, Ayya, Akka, or somebody, you also maybe had the same kind of dream I am having right now when you were at college or university? So what do you think? Have you ever asked that question from anybody working as an HR manager or who has done the same course of study as you have done? No, okay. So my advice is that meet somebody like that and have a heart-to-heart, honest talk, what they think about their job and job satisfaction they have, and whether they have been able to fulfill their dreams they had, the kind of dreams they had when they were students, university students, I mean, right? That's something you can do to be more practical, right? Okay, so one more thing, then I will just let you go. I asked you the question like, what do you think about a country? Okay, just give me your thoughts in in a few sentences. What do you think about our country? You have your personal dreams, but what do you think about the whole country? Would you be able to get out of this bankruptcy? Because we are in a political turmoil, like a total mess. What do you think about that? Would politicians change, or what do you have to do as a responsible member of the young generation? Now already you are an adult with the power to vote. What do you think? What should people's attitude be? Would they have the correct attitudes? Would the country change?
I think some part does not have any clear attitudes, or they doing something themselves, and they does not tend to
They are too selfish.
yes, and I think there is some changes from all the sectors, government, private, and people think what are they give to the another something called population or the.
Okay, so I think what you are basically saying is that you have to think about what you can offer to the society rather than what you can have from society.
Yes.
Okay, so you are like for 4 years you are improving, you're honing your skills here to serve the society. So you have understood that. I'm glad to hear something like that from a young student like you. So I hope to conclude my survey today here, and I'm very thankful to you for participating in the survey, and I wish you best of luck with your future studies and everything. And again, I would put the same question to you as well. Do you have any advice to the sisters and brothers, younger sisters and brothers of the country who are willing or who are dreaming to come here to join a university, although the opportunities are very rare compared to the other countries?
Please come there and get facilities and save the country. Do not go any other country. Stay there.
Okay, that is your final message to your younger sisters and brothers. Okay, thank you very much. Again, your names? Tanuja and Madhushi. Okay, thank you very much, Tanuja and Madhushi. Best of luck with your studies.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, what I can finally say is that kind of conversations I had with the students have, I think, given me a certain idea about their level of knowledge. I hope some of them actually were very reluctant to face me. They just ran away from me when they saw me. Maybe lack of confidence. But the ones who joined me and talked with me, I think, had quite good level of confidence, and I hope they would do well in their studies, and they would do something for the country after, I think, achieving their personal dreams. So I wish all of them best of luck. Today's video was done basically to find out how good they are at English language, their level of English knowledge. So I hope I have covered quite a satisfactory number of students. I would include some of them, not all of them probably, because the video could be too long. I hope their opinions, what they said, would basically give you an idea about the kind of mindset they have, not just the language, English language skill. So I hope to come back here someday in the future and find out more about what they think about the country and what they actually are trying to do after their studies here, because they have been benefited from the free education, as that young girl said. Okay, with that I'm going to conclude everything today. So I have spent I think more than 1 hour here. So it's a bit hard, it's a bit sunny. Thanks to these huge trees around, I think they are shading the whole area, the whole road. Do not forget to subscribe and like this video so that I can make more videos like this, enlightening, educating and inspiring videos. I hope to raise awareness of English language among students, university students, and I hope to go to some other government institutes and do a kind of a similar survey with them as well. I hope that would turn out to be something useful and something inspiring and something motivating for the students of the country. So thank you again for watching the video. See you next time.